Hello, people. I wanted to talk about mindset. You are what your mind thinks. What does that mean? What you think, your body will bring into fruition. If you think you're sick, you will become sick eventually. If you think you can lift weights, you will do it. Mind over matter. I felt the need to talk about mindset because a lot of people do a lot of things, or with the notion that they're gonna, succeed. I guess I'm talking to the millennials when I talk about mindset, because us millennials have this entitlement issue, this problem, this thing that we do the bare minimum and we're gonna get maximum out of it. That's not true. Don't sit here and say, well, at least I showed up. Did not show up? I was here, wasn't I? That's just half the battle. That's not everything. Showing up is only half the battle, but applying yourself and working harder than your adversary or harder than your competition, is the other half of the battle. Just showing up, that doesn't mean anything. That just means you made it. But if you want to make it and you want to be the best, then that's a different mindset. So too many times I'm around people who have a mediocre mindset, average mindset, and just want to go through the motions when they come and they work out, or when they do anything, and then get mad when shit don't work out the way they want it to work out. Well, what you expect? You only give half your effort. You think you're gonna get 100% back? What? As far as the world around us is, you got to give 100% and you got to pay interest, right? When you take out a loan or something like that. So why would you think that you're gonna put 50% into whatever you do and you're gonna get maximum out of it? That's not how the world works. So when people complain, or people are just mad that shit ain't going right, and keep it to myself, because if I'm around you enough, and vice versa, if I'm around you enough and I see that you only putting minimal effort, or you making excuses for every reason why you may miss a workout, or you miss a meal, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you complain, that's the reason why you're not reaching your full potential, because you're complaining, because you're only half-assing, because you're looking for every reason not to reach your effort. But then when you get mad when shit don't work out your way, then you want to be mad. Everybody's entitled to be upset, but who can you be mad at? You can't be mad at any external influences, because external influences only influence you to a certain extent. And if they do influence you, it's because you are letting them do it. Point blank, period. Right? So you yourself are in full control of anything and everything that you want to attain. And if you don't believe so, then you've already lost the battle, because it starts with you. It starts up here, right? And this is what's going to control your success or your lack thereof. Your mindset is what starts. I have a friend, I call him Fortified Steel. His mindset is fortified. When he wants to attain something, he works to attain it, right? And nothing else gets in the way of that. And he's very adamant about attaining what he wants, right? I think we all should be like that. If you want to succeed in any industry or in anything that you do, if you want to achieve personal excellence at your job, if you want to be, bodybuilder, if you want to be a model, if you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to be at the top of your class, then you have to apply yourself and you have to be 100 with yourself, right? And with your efforts. And let me regress a little bit. Even if you put your efforts, you put 100% effort in, that does not mean you're going to attain what you're looking for, because you also have to have some intelligence behind that. It's not enough to be all balls and grit. You have to have some intelligence behind what you're doing. You can't just go out there and just haphazardly do shit, because that's not going to work. You have to have a vision and know the strategies and the tactics that you need to take in order to attain what you're looking for. You can't just go out there and just be willy-nilly about your efforts and then not know what direction you're going in. You have to have a direction. So if you're not attaining what you want, you have to have, one, a direction and a vision And 2, then you have to have the balls and the grit to do it. You have to have the heart. And 3, stop fucking complaining about it. Right? Our millennials are fucking all fucked up because they're complaining about shit that they can't get because they don't want to apply themselves. Apply yourself. Is it going to hurt? Yes. Anything worth having is going to be hard to get. It's going to be hard to get. Are you going to cry? Are you going to have, have some blood, sweat, and tears? Some crying? Most likely. Most likely you're going to have that. I wouldn't be telling the truth if I told you that wasn't. But actually, some people may not have to go through that same type of pain. We're all different. But I tell you what, you're going to have to do some work. And you're not going to be able to just, bullshit your way. I've known some people in high school who did bullshit their way through high school, only to get into the real world, to meet reality, and not to be as good as they thought they were. I knew some friends who were very, very smart, very, very intelligent, and went into the real world, and the real world wasn't enough for them. Rest in peace to a few of my friends who I'm talking about who graduated with me. They were very, very intelligent. When the real world happened, it didn't work for them. So have a direction and a vision. Have heart. Stop fucking complaining. And make it happen.